Good morning.
You scared me. I thought you were gone there for a second. How are you?
Man, I'm good. I'm riding down the road. We left Arkansas earlier tonight. I kind of still feel like it's nighttime, and we're headed to it's called the Toad Lick Festival, and I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds fun.
Sounds medicinal.
Sounds like something Beavis and Butthead would be heading toward.
Yeah, I know, right?
Totally.
I've heard of it, but I have no idea what goes on there, so I guess you'll have to call us back and tell us. Hey, congratulations on the ACM Award.
Man, thank you so much. We it was a special night. It really was. I mean, I Don't Dance was a song for the wife, just her gift for a wedding, and then it turned into an album title, and then it turned into a single, and then it turned into other people's wedding song, and then it turned into a nomination, and then it won, and it was kind of like this weird big circle, and it came all back around, and was honestly, I was sincerely surprised whenever we won, and I was like, did they just say our name? And I Don't Dance.
Yeah, when you stood up to when they announced your name, you looked almost embarrassed.
Yeah, I was almost embarrassed because I was just before, they started announcing the award, and Sarah goes, "Oh, this is your award. This is what," and I was like, "Oh, baby, don't even stress," because usually I'm all stressed because I don't know. I'm like, "Oh, what if I win? I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't want to forget anybody," and it's been that way a few times when we've been up for awards and I've never won. So I don't know if that was the reason, but I was like, "Oh, babe, we're not gonna. It's totally cool. We're glad to be here. Not gonna win. I don't have to stress about it." And then they called my name, and I was like, "Oh no!" Now I have to get up and say something.
We're talking to Lee Brice on The Breakfast Club. The single Drinking Class is heading for #1 possibly. I heard a story about that song that you added the sound of a hammer hitting a nail or a railroad spike to make it sound more working class. Is that true?
Yeah, I actually had the record done, and it was these kind of the same parts of what you're hearing on the radio now, but there was something missing. There was something not right, and I just one day realized that I needed to change the sounds, the parts, to organic. They needed to sound like people. They needed to sound like a working class song. So they needed to be these organic sounds. So yeah, I did actually took a sledgehammer and hit a railroad tie. The sound of what you're hearing on some of that stuff, and so yeah, that was the process for that, and I think it turned out all right.
When you go to add something like that, and you're like, we got to go find a railroad tie, we got to do this. Like, how do those thoughts just come up? Is it as simple as this doesn't sound right? What crazy stuff can we do?
It really is that, and I mean, there's even like a microphone I took out in my garage and took a big heavy chain and dropped it on the concrete, and just recorded it, and but it needed that. I don't know. There's just a thing that comes along. I didn't know what it was that wasn't right. I didn't know what it was until one day it hit me. It's like, this is what's wrong. And so then, just had to kind of change it a little bit and get it right. And I guess now, I think now it's pretty right.
You were one of the co-writers on I Don't Dance. And how much of the song did you write? Was it lyrics or the music? What were the parts? How did that come about?
I wrote all of it. I had an idea. I had the idea in my phone for a long time, and I sat down with two of my buddies and told them, I wanted to write a song, for the wife, and kind of the idea, the gist of the song, and then we wrote a chorus one night, wrote the chorus one night together, and then the next morning, me and one of the guys got back together, and the verses just fell out because it was just, I don't know where it came from, but it was just a gift for my wife, and it's one of the more one of the most personal songs I've ever written, and the most me songs like that, and like More Than a Memory and Crazy Girl. It seems like all the songs that I've been a part of that are the biggest were the ones that were the most real and the most me and the most easy to write. You know, just very simple, and it seems like that's kind of been the pattern.
Well, Lee, thank you so much for your time this morning, and good luck on Drinking Class going number one. We appreciate the call.
Man, are you kidding me? Thank y'all for having me. We're working hard to try to get there, and so I do appreciate y'all having me this morning, okay?
Yep, have a great weekend as well.
All right, y'all too.
Take care.